Hi guys, I am back with another video. This is going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 9. First off, before we dive down to this video, I want you guys to go check out my video on every Friday till The Walking Dead comes back on. I am doing videos talking about The Walking Dead Season 1 through 8 best moments and so forth like that. And go check it out, and if you guys have any video suggestions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, so we're going to be talking about like a mini prediction for overall season 9, but this is going to be my thoughts of the premiere more likely. So yeah, and I'm going to do my final predictions right before Walking Dead Season 9 premieres October the 7th. So go check that out for future videos. So let's dive on in. I think overall we're going to see for like 10 to 20 minutes, maybe less than that. We're going to see them more likely our group going to Washington D.C. to find some supplies for them to help them out with. Like the Hilltop, it's like the farming group, so you have to have like old time equipment like back in the Pioneer days and stuff. So that's one reason they probably do it. So and probably the best places to find stuff is like museums. So Washington D.C. probably has these big museums, or probably shows what it was like back in the days. Like for instance, a wagon, and we seen it in the trailer and stuff like that. And they might find some other technologies from that era with the wagon and other stuff. And besides that, they could probably find more stuff help them with surviving what the world is for now. So yeah, we'll probably see that in the introduction for the first part of the premiere. And this is lined up talking to Tammy Rose's son. It might be him being in the group going to travel to Washington D.C. and something happens to her son. And this ends up probably something happens with the confrontation with this later on in the episode. But yeah, maybe he possibly got bit or something, like he got killed somehow, and he could not be brought back to the Hilltop. So yeah, and I think that's what leads up a bigger problem I will talk about. Maybe when Maggie tells her that your son had been bitten or he got some kind of accident that he died from, and she's going to be angry and she's going to be talking to Gregory. Gregory's probably is not happy with how more likely Maggie has took leadership over the Hilltop. Everybody's favorite her now instead of Gregory. And this really ties up to her comment in the comics between Gregory and Maggie's storyline and stuff like that. So yeah, he probably have somehow set up Maggie's death with poisonous or try to kill her somehow. And we seen it in the trailer with them fighting, and it probably didn't go with how he wants it. And he gets in the fight, tries to put it in his own hands to kill her himself, and that winds up in his death. So more likely we'll see Gregory's death in this episode. I don't see him more living past episode 1 or 2, and that really winds up to his comic book death. And we seen it in the trailer and some sneak peeks and stuff. But yeah, we're going to wind up seeing something happen with that, and that might be later on in the episode, close to the end, but I just wanted to have it out here about that. And there will be some kind of conversation between Gregory and Maggie, and they're going to set some rules out for you can't do this and all that stuff. So yeah, coming back from the trip from Washington D.C. after possibly they get done with the trip to Washington, D.C., they might have these stop-bys that if they get some supplies, they might be stopping at Sanctuary, and we see Eugene has kind of taken a leadership over Sanctuary. This might be where the kingdom's at. We've seen it in the sneak peek between Daryl and Carol, and they're at the Sanctuary, so it could be possible some of the kingdom people are at the Sanctuary and stuff like that. But yeah, we see some kind of a problem at the Sanctuary, and this is where Eugene and Rick and everybody sees that this sign says we are the Savers save us, or something like that, and it says we're still Negan, so something like that. But yeah, we're gonna see the Savers kind of try to go against. They don't like this idea of how Rick and everybody's playing it out after the war and stuff like that. And probably after they go to the Sanctuary, they probably go to the hilltop, and this be possible where Daryl and Maggie and a couple others will stay at the hilltop. They probably do some supplies off there, and this is probably where Maggie tells Tammy Rose about her son. And maybe possibly we see a thing talking with Rick and Maggie. We see it in the trailer talking, between the two talk and stuff like that. And possibly Rick and Michonne and maybe a couple others will go back to Alexandria and stuff like that. And it's really a problem with Maggie. Maggie's going to leave the show, but she might be coming back, but I don't know 100% sure. But they're kind of having her storyline progress a little bit faster because she's not going to be in much episodes, so stuff like that. And it's going to be interesting how they're going to put her storyline quickly and stuff, because she's not going to be in mostly of season 9. So, and that's also with Rick. They're going to do some final moments for him, because he's going to be in like 6 episodes per se, and they're going to have to have these final moments between him. And I don't know that per se they're going to kill him off, or he's going some other way. They might fade out him. He could possibly something happens in episode 5 or 6 one, and then he'll be faded out in episode 7 or so forth like that down the road. But yeah, so forth like that. And yeah, after probably the very end of the episode, if it be after Gregory's chef, they might have something with Rick going to talk to Negan. I don't know, we'll probably not, I don't know if we'll be seeing this scene or later on the scene between Rick and Negan, but we will see a scene between Rick and Negan, and Rick going down the cell and talking to Negan, something about stuff with the Sanctuary and all this, about the leadership and all this stuff. But yeah, but probably the most of episode 1 is going to be with the trip to Washington, D.C., the whole deal with Gregory and Tammy Rose and Maggie, and with Gregory's death and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts and opinion, what you think might possibly happen in the premiere, of what if you think, if my ideas is like your idea, or you got different per se, or it could be different. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.